Hello, so happy to see you again on House News with me, Dedi Ramadan. In this episode, we'll present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia. But before we continue, let's see the headlines for today. The Indonesian House of Representatives has performed its legislative oversight and budgetary functions, ensuring government programs focus on the welfare of the public. Beneath the iconic wings of the Parliament building lives the dream of a just world, told through diplomacy, solidarity, and the struggle for equality. Academics from Institute 10 November highlighted Indonesia's strong potential to be a provider of clean electricity for other countries, especially in Southeast Asia. Commission 7 encourages the Agro-Industry Center to enhance its role through equipment modernization, human resource development, and government policy support. The world's oldest dancer from Bali, Indonesia, continues to perform at the age of 106, inspiring generations through her dedication. The Indonesian House of Representatives has fulfilled its responsibilities in oversight function. The House has ensured government programs are implemented effectively and contribute to improving people's welfare.
Vice Speaker for People's Welfare, Cucun Ahmad Syamsurijal stated, as a legislative institution, the House consistently oversees government programs and the budgeting process to ensure the state budget is utilized effectively and optimally. This includes reducing Hajj costs by up to 45 million rupiah and monitoring the free nutritious meal program.
Ya, selama ini kan harus dilihat terutama di bawah kor saya, bagaimana ketika terjadi efisiensi tetap DPR ini sebagai representatif daripada perwakilan rakyat yang duduk di sini. Misalkan Komisi 10 kemarin berhasil mempertahankan walaupun efisiensi tetapi hak-hak untuk anak-anak didik, PIP-nya, KIP-nya, kemudian juga bantuan operasional sekolahnya ya, berhasil diperjuangkan masih tetap. Nah, ini mengawal hal-hal seperti ini di DPR, ini kan bukan hal yang mudah karena harus saling memahami antara mitra kementerian yang menjalankan tupoksinya di bidang pendidikan dengan DPR mendengarkan suara dari rakyat. Kemarin misalkan perjuangan ongkos naik haji yang awalnya misalkan dari 90 sekian bisa ditekan 4,5 juta. Ini DPR terus menghitung. Nah, ini yang mereka kerjakan untuk siapa? Semua adalah untuk rakyat.
In addition, Cucun mentioned the House has an important role in overseeing government performance to ensure the government programs are implemented effectively and accurately through the use of the state budget. Bani, tvrparlemen reports.
At the national seminar From Konevo to the House of the People, the discussions highlighted the transition of the Parliament building from a symbol of global solidarity to the center of Indonesia's democracy and people's representation.
Member of Commission 10 of the House, Boni Triana, explained the history of the Parliament building was originally prepared for the Conference of New Emerging Forces, or Konevo. He emphasized the Parliament building represents more than just a physical structure, it stands as a symbol of justice and liberation. Therefore, the spirit of anti-operation, rooted since its inception, must continue to inspire and shape the legislative work of the Indonesian House of Representatives.
Di balik pendirian bangunan ini ada satu gagasan besar. Ada satu mimpi besar tentang tatanan dunia baru yang lebih berkeadilan, yang lebih setara, yang lebih bisa mendatangkan satu kesejahteraan bersama-sama, bukan dominasi satu bangsa terhadap bangsa lain. Jadi gagasan besarnya di sini. Maka ketika dia sudah menjadi rumah rakyat, mestinya idealnya gagasannya pun tetap ada.
Meanwhile, Secretary General of the House Indra Iskandar mentioned, maintenance of the Parliament building has been carried out consistently from structural inspection and roof checks to routine consultation with technical agencies to ensure its safety and feasibility.
Kami memastikan seluruh pemeliharaan itu dilakukan dengan benar ya, terutama secara berkala kita mengasihkan misalnya struktur gedung ini itu dianggap masih layak dan aman gitu ya.
Halim Amrullah, tvrparlemen reports.
The Electricity Working Committee held discussions with academics from Institute Teknologi 10 November. During the meeting, the academics emphasized Indonesia's potential to supply clean electricity to other countries, especially in Southeast Asia.
Member of Commission 12 of the House, Dipo Nusantara, welcomed the recommendation from the academics that Indonesia could become a supplier of clean electricity to other countries. However, he demands the government to ensure an adequate domestic supply before considering exports. Dipo stated many villages in eastern Indonesia are still without electricity access. Thus, this problem should be resolved before Indonesia considers selling electricity to ASEAN nations.
Karena terus terang kita di wilayah timur, terutama NTT, Papua, Maluku Utara, banyak desa-desa yang belum masukin untuk listrik. Dan sesuai dengan program Pak Prabowo, Presiden, dalam waktu 4 tahun ini, seluruh desa harus sudah ada listrik.
Meanwhile, member of Commission 12, Sigit Karyawan Yunianto, appreciated the scientific and technical input provided by the academics of the Institut Teknologi 10 November. He hopes the input will strengthen the legitimacy of the electricity bill, which is intended to be practical and sustainable. Sigit mentioned including academics in lawmaking process is needed to ensure energy transition policies reflect social realities and align with the capacity of domestic industries.
Dan inovasi-inovasi dari ITS pun juga luar biasa, sehingga kita untuk melakukan perubahan ini supaya bisa sinkron dengan inovasi-inovasi anak bangsa kita sendiri.
From Surabaya, East Java, Dadi Ramadan, TVR Parlemen reports.
When we return, we'll bring you more interesting information from Commission 7 of the House, so stay tuned on House News. Commission 7 highlights the role of the Agro-Industry Center in ensuring that imported products meet Indonesia's national standards. The Commission also encouraged stronger collaboration between large industries and MSMEs.
Commission 7 of the House asked the Agro-Industry Center to perform its duties and functions in conducting agro-product testing, calibration, and certification. Member of Commission 7 of the House, Muhammad Hatta, encouraged strengthening the role of the Agro-Industry Center in overseeing the quality of imported goods. He said without strict quality control, low-quality imported products could enter Indonesia without going through the proper certification process. In addition, Hatta mentioned imports that lack proper certification can threaten fair business competition, as local products are required to meet the Indonesian national standard, while uncertified imports may enter without meeting these standards. The Agro-Industry Center ensures the public can access safe, reliable agricultural products while supporting local industry development.
Yang harus mempunyai SNI wajib ya harus ada standarisasinya atau sertifikasinya gitu kan. Seperti kan rafinasinya berapa gula. Jangan sampai itu tidak sesuai dengan standar WHO, standar internasional yang ditetapkan bahwasanya berapa persen yang untuk gula konsumsi itu berapa persen sih rafinasinya dan sebagainya. Saya kira balai ini sangat penting ya untuk menjembatani atau membentengi produk-produk impor, khususnya produk-produk impor yang memang harus memiliki SNI standard di Indonesia. Nah, itu yang mungkin bisa membuat produk-produk yang ada di lokal ini bisa bersaing secara sehat karena mereka juga harus mempunyai standar. Sedangkan produk dari luar negeri tidak distandarisasi secara serius gitu kan, itu bahaya juga bagi industri kita. Jadi kalau apple to apple kita harus punya standar, mereka juga yang masuk ke Indonesia juga harus punya standar.
Commission 7 believes the Indonesian national standard should be applied to ensure consumer protection and maintain product quality. The certification also helps Indonesian industries become more competitive, innovative, and capable of meeting domestic and international market demands amid challenging global environment. From Bogor, Hendra Sunandar, TVR Parlemen reports.
The existing broadcasting law is considered outdated amid rapid technological changes. Intended to oversee the move from analog to digital, the law is no longer sufficient to handle the demands of today's open and multi-platform broadcasting environment.
Vice Chairperson of Commission 1 of the House, Dev Akbar Safikarno, emphasized the need to update the broadcasting law to address current challenges and support the long-term sustainability of Indonesia's broadcasting industry. Additionally, Dev explained the rise of the digital world has shifted the meaning of broadcasting from being limited to television to the digital technology. Therefore, he believes the broadcasting law must be revised to align regulation with current technological developments and habits of media use in society.
Waktu undang-undang ini dibuat tahun 2002, ini masih membahas sistem analog. Lalu ketika direvisi itu persiapan menuju analog switch off ke digitalisasi. Nah sekarang kan yang menjadi perdebatan ini adalah bagaimana pengaturan terhadap multiplatform yang memang memiliki akses luas dan sepertinya tanpa batasan ataupun juga tanpa penyaringan. Nah maka itulah pentingnya undang-undang ini kita revisi untuk kita sesuaikan dengan perkembangan zaman dan juga agar ada kesepakatan dan kesepahaman penyiarannya seperti apa sehingga kedepannya kita bisa membangun dan menjaga industri baik pelaku ataupun juga lembaga-lembaga penyiaran yang ada dapat bisa hidup dan juga dapat bisa melayani masyarakat dengan baik.
Furthermore, Dev emphasized the revision of the broadcasting law must address technological development while providing legal certainty and equitable treatment for all stakeholders. As a result, this will ensure the public continues to receive quality content and the broadcasting industry operates in stable environment that supports sustainable growth. Tegar Aziz, tvrparlemen reports.
The government allocates over 700 trillion for education in the 2026 draft state budget. Member of the Budget Committee expressed concern over cuts to the education budget that were made to fund the free nutritious meals program.
Member of the Budget Committee, Mercy Christy Barens, expressed her support for the free nutritious program. However, she reminded the government the projected 757 trillion for education allocation must be managed effectively to avoid affecting other key national education programs.
Anggaran untuk MBG 335 triliun diambil dari yang 757 triliun itu. Jadi setengah sudah dikeluarkan. Sementara masih ada lagi peruntukan untuk Kementerian Agama karena harus membiayai untuk pendidikan berbasis keagamaan ya, untuk madrasah, ibtidaiyah, sanawiyah, alawiyah dan seterusnya. Dana 757 triliun yang diperuntukkan untuk kepentingan pembangunan pendidikan di Indonesia ini, mari kita kelola dengan bijak gitu loh. Program MBG menjadi program unggulannya Pak Presiden Prabowo dan kami semua mendukung penuh. Tetapi kemudian jangan sampai kemudian mendegradasi program-program yang memang sifatnya sistemik.
From the total education budget of 757 trillion rupiah, or 20% of the 2026 state budget, 44.2% has been allocated to the free nutritious meals programs. Bondan and Fuad, tvrparlemen report.
Malaysian and Indonesian filmmakers are collaborating in film production. After the break, only on House News. An inspiring story comes from a Legong dancer who has lived for over a century. She has achieved many awards, but she never considered slowing down. While many elders choose to rest in their later years, she remains devoted to her art.
Gusti Ayu Soli, or popular with stage name Niang Soli, is legendary Balinese dancer who has dedicated her life to the traditional Legong dance. Born in Sabah village, Bilah Batu, Gianyar, she began performing at a very young age and quickly made a name for herself in Balinese performing arts. In her younger years, she contributed to Indonesia arts and culture by performing as a special dancer for Indonesia's first President Sukarno. Throughout her long career, Niang Soli has performed countless times, from intimate village ceremonies to grand cultural festivals. As Bali has modernized, she has remained a cultural icon, ensuring that the graceful Legong dance continues to live on. Despite her age, Niang Soli still dances with passion and authenticity. Her body may show signs of age, but her movements remain elegant. Her expressions full of emotion and her eyes alive with meaning. Niang Soli is also teacher and mentor through the Sabasari Art Studio. She shares her knowledge with younger generation, teaching them in mastering the Legong dance. Many visitors, researchers, and art lovers from around the globe have witnessed her dance or heard her story. Even at 106 years old, her productivity shows that age is no obstacle to contribute and honor their country.
The Indonesian-Malaysian film has officially been selected for its world premiere at the 50th Toronto International Film Festival. This event is a key platform for international films to reach global audiences.
Headlined by Indonesian star Dian Sastrowardoyo, the Indonesian-Malaysian film The Fox King will premiere at the 50th Toronto International Film Festival, running from September 4 to 14, 2025 in Toronto, Canada. The Toronto International Film Festival is recognized as one of the most prestigious film festivals in the world. Beyond serving as a celebration of cinema, the festival provides filmmakers with a significant opportunity to gain wider exposure and achieve international recognition. After passing a selective curation process, the film is ready to showcase its strength on the international stage. Set in Malaysian coastal town in the 2000s, the film tells the story of twin brothers Ali and Amir who share telepathic bond. Their closeness is challenged when their father marries a younger woman, leaving them to navigate life on their own. And the arrival of a new teacher named Laura puts their brotherhood to the test. The film is produced by Yulia Evina Bara, an internationally recognized producer and founder of Kawan-Kawan Media. Her company has released several acclaimed works, including Renoir, which competed at Cannes. In 2025, she has also been invited to be a jury member at the Cannes Film Festival. At this year's festival, The Fox King will be screened alongside new works from some of the world's most famous directors. Out of submission from nearly 50 countries, only 55 films were curated for this year's lineup. The Fox King is one of the few titles representing Southeast Asia. This is a significant step for the Southeast Asian cinema to gain more recognition on the international stage.
An animation studio from Indonesia has created a huge realistic 3D lion that is amazing crowds in Japan. The illusion makes the flat screen look like a real window into another world.
A stunning digital illusion has become a captivating new landmark on the streets of Osaka, Japan. Created by a talented team of Indonesian animators, the massive 3D anamorphic display transforms a flat LED screen into a breathtaking portal of dimension. The masterpiece features a powerful, realistic lion that seems to roar from within the screen. Designed to be viewed from a specific angle, the piece creates a perfect visual trick. This impressive feat of creativity has turned the bustling nightlife hubs of Somoncho Street and the Dotonbori area. This is not the first time the team behind the work, Pix's Creative Mind Works, has captured the world's imagination. They first went viral in 2021 for a hyper-realistic UFO animation in Jakarta. Moving beyond a simple advertisement, the artists intended to create a genuine street performance. Their goal was not only to stop people in their tracks, but to offer a moment of wonder and authentic entertainment. They prioritized rich detail and realism over a fleeting visual gimmick, investing great effort into crafting an experience that feels alive. The result is powerful and shareable moment, uniting audiences in Osaka.
And that's the House News for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of House News only on TVR Parlemen.